Hello, my friends. You are in Somatic Mat. Exercisey, Somatic-y, all the things. So please feel free to get up off the couch and join me. All right, let's start standing up. I've got this chair pulled away from the wall because one of the cats was attacking the painting yesterday. So inhale, reach and open. And exhale, just feeling the space around you, feeling your body in the space. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, soften. Maybe take a sigh as you release down. Inhale up. Exhale. What do you need to let go of today? Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale. And just take a shake. Shake it out. Bounce around. Enliven your kinesphere. So let the shake kind of give you some energy. Just banging around in your kinesphere, in your realm of potential movement. And then let's go into these twists. My feet are parallel, about shoulder distance apart. I'm trying to look all the way around behind me every time and see the same thing. So one part of me twists, in one direction, I twist very easily. In the other direction, it's a little bit more challenging. So just noticing for you what that is. Yeah, so in the breathwork stuff that I've been doing, he's like, you could do this for 2 to 5 minutes every morning. And as far as the lymphatics are concerned, this is great for the lymph inside your spine. Getting that spiraling motion is going to help move that lymph. Not to mention your diaphragm, just freeing it up from your organs. Yeah, everything having some freedom. And then let's come in and just looking from side to side. So head turning and shoulders not moving. So you're just twisting on the top. Feeling how much freedom your neck and jaw have. We're going to do a head and neck thing while we're here. So yeah, I think I went through a lot. I have a lot more mobility and a lot more release in my neck now than I have for a long time. Let's do head tilts from side to side. You can actually push out through your hands so that you give you a little bit more stretch. And then we're going to do the side, like chin, side. And then backwards and forwards. It's funny to feel what it feels like. And the forward, backward. It's like going into like slump and then pulling back, just what that feels like in your body. I'm letting that go into my spine a little bit. And then we're going to drop and take it to one side and then down the front and take it to the other side. So with this, don't think we don't need to go to the back. You could go to the back, but letting your neck free up. Neck, tongue, and jaw very relaxed. And then coming back in. So we've done turns, we've done tilts, we've done forward, backward, we've done jaw. Just easy little circle right on top, if that's possible. Imagine, it doesn't have to be big, but imagine your head floating up there. Change direction. Good. And then let's roll it down. Bent knees, just shift from side to side, let it go, soften. See if you can let your head totally drop down so you are not holding it up at all, but letting it soften and melt. So tail to head, movement through your spine, free flow movement. And then come in and roll it up. And let's sit down on the floor in a cross-legged position. I will have another sip of coffee myself. Some mornings I feel like I have all the time in the world. And some mornings I just feel like I'm kind of just scrambling around. And I mean, that's not really a fair thing to say because I do have time. I'm taking my walk, I'm doing my things. But like, then it's like, I got to feed the cats. I got to clean the litter box. I got to take the trash out. Like all those little bitty things that sort of take over life. stretching from side to side. And then like I'm trying to do different breath practices and hopefully meditate and all the things. And sometimes it does not all happen. Oops. Circling the whole way around, taking it to the side and then forward and side. Inhale, open through the center. Sideways, forward, sideways, open. And then just take it down and stay down there and shift from side to side. Let your back release. And then come up and shift, change legs. Other leg in front, non-dominant leg, whichever one was not there before, whichever one feels awkward. Side, side. We're going to change it a little bit on this side. We're just going to take it down towards your leg and then inhale, open chest, lungs, and heart. Exhale, softening down, shoulders, neck, and jaw easy, and then inhale, open. Exhale down, inhale. Fluid movement through your spine. Exhale and inhale. And then deeper onto that side and bring it all the way up, switching it to the other side. Hollow and round forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale, inhale. Using your breath, filling up your lungs. Two more. Last one. Take it a little deeper to that side and then inhale up. Let's take your legs out in front, just give them a bang up and down, rotate in and out, loose and easy. And then taking it all the way down to the floor. Just going to drop that down a little bit. Seems to be impossible to find a place in this room where the floor isn't creaking when I'm moving. And I'm like, it's funny if I look back at a video and I hear this, it's just, it cracks me up. Anyway, so eternally trying to find that spot. Let's just start with knee drops from side to side, letting that massage through the back of your hips. Very easy and relaxed. Breathing into it. And then taking a little bit deeper, spiraling, touching your leg across. You can leave this could be still very relaxed. Your knee can be bent. Doesn't have to be straight. Just something that feels good in your body. Massaging out the back of the hips and the lower back. So I can think about really sort of mashing out the fascia in my lower back and the back of my hips as I go across. And right today, I took ballet yesterday and I did a lot yesterday. I did that SoMATic dance party and I did ballet. I went for a walk in the morning, went for the walk in the evening. So I need to really massage out this part of my back. If I do a lot of things like that, I need to spend a lot of time on the floor, a lot of time rolling it out. Let's come in and warm up our backs a little bit more. So I'm going to do this with no block this time, and I'm going to change my hands every time. So my hands will be palm down, palms facing each other, palm up, and even palms out. So first time, palms down, inhale up, and exhale down, and then palms facing each other, and then palms up, and then palms out to the side. Palms toward the floor, facing each other, up to the ceiling, and out to the side. One more time. Letting your hands move a quarter turn each time. and then spiraling all the way out. And then let's take our hands down. Now your hamstrings, they should be fairly warm. We just did those up and downs 12 times. So let's go up again. Interlace your hands behind your butt. Walk your shoulders closer together if possible. And then inhale, knees open wide, and exhale, knees closed. Inhale, open, exhale, close. So my feet are about shoulder distance apart. As I'm opening and closing, I'm rolling to the outer edge and then the inner edge. Inhale, exhale, using my breath. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale. Coming into center, I'm going to go to tippy toes, up and down. 1, 2, big breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10. Open your arms, open your shoulders, slowly roll all the way down into the mat. Soften. When you get to the bottom, free flow wiggle. Just wiggle your spine around, maybe free up the arms. Seagrass body, really easy, loose, nothing constricted. So especially through the back, like we've just worked the muscles of the back. Now we want them to soften and relax. Some of the muscles of the back. We've worked a lot of the muscles of the back. Let's take the legs up in the air, give them a shake out. Let that release down into your pelvis. Think of that shake like all the way into your bones. So you're jiggling it all around, hydrating up your joints, lubricating, letting go of any extra tension you need to let go of. And then grab on and happy baby. Wiggle around in your baby. Breathing into it. Free flow in your baby, letting your baby be baby-like. And then opening your legs outside side, circles with your ankles, big circles. You can hold on with your hands, change direction, other way. And then bring it in. Take your hands on your knees, big circles, just lubricating up those hip sockets even more. They should be very lubricated already, but a little bit more. Change direction. Let your lower back release. And then lower your feet down to the floor. Let's just take our hands, rub them together for a second. You're going to then give yourself a little face massage. Squish it all around. Maybe go into your hair, into your scalp. Just giving that some movement. Relax your neck and jaw. You can do the 10 little monkeys running through the forest or 10 little dragons. Just waking up your head, brain, skin, cranium, all that kind of stuff. Then since I had hair stuff in, I've got it all over my hands now. Let's take our hands down on the floor, just underneath your butt, and we're gonna make leg circles. So big or small, whatever feels good to you. Working in a size range that is making you happy or leaning towards happiness or just feeling good. So don't go crazy with it. Work with something that feels right to you today. Use your breath. Last one. Shake it all out, let it go. We almost never reverse those. So today I'm going to reverse them. Just give yourself a break before we go into the reverse. Let yourself sink into the floor. Relax everything, especially your face. And then we'll change the direction. So it's going to go down, out, and up. You can take your hands behind your head if you want, or drop your head to the floor, whatever feels right to you. 4 more. 3 long legs. 2. And last one. And then relax. Open your feet slightly wider than your sticky mat and internally rotate one leg at a time. Letting that internal rotation just move the fascia, the muscle, internally rotating, getting more three-dimensionality and more sort of plumpness in the tissues of your body. Things are moving through there, not getting stuck. Breathing into it. And then coming back in, let's roll from side to side, opening and closing. So you can fold onto one side, open through the middle, and then fold onto the other side. Rolling side to side, massaging out your back, big stretch through the middle, and then fold it in, radiating away from center, closing into center. So we're opening and then we're closing. Opening out, closing it in, open it out, close it in. Last one, open, close. And let's open up into the shape of an X. From your X, you're going to just take a heel rock, digging your heels into the floor. See if you can soften all your joints. Soften your rib cage, lungs, heart, spine. Soften your organs, relax your muscles. Jiggly, loose, soft tissue body. Nice fluid movement going from the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom. And then release that, shake it in and out. We're going to try one more. You're going to do it with one heel. So we're going to try and make a diagonal through the heel rock. So from me right now, it's my left foot to my right hand, trying to find that diagonal through the body, just heel rocking one heel, and then changing to the other side. For me, it's my right foot on my left hand, heel rocking that diagonal, seeing if we can bring that movement up on the diagonal. Nice contralateral activity. And then release that. You may find one does it more than the other, which is probably pretty normal. And let's take our opposite arm to leg. We'll go with bent knee first, bent, and then slide it out. Exhale, inhale. You have the option of picking your head up off the floor, or you can also leave it down on the floor. Use your breath. And then we're going to do a straight arm and straight leg. So coming up, same thing, trying to connect right in midline out in front of you. So if there's a point in the middle of your body, right out in space, try to connect in that point. Inhale, open, exhale up, reach it out. Couple more. Last one. Then we're going to change it. So we're going to do this body half. It's going to be elbow to knee towards each other on one side and then slide it out, elbow to knee on the other side. This shouldn't feel like a whole lot of effort, this exercise. We're just putting a pattern in the body, this one half of the body and then the other half. Body half, side crunch. And then release that. Pick up your butt, give it a little shake, let your spine realign itself. And let's do one more thing here. You're going to pull into a ball and then stretch up and down, pull into a ball and open it wide. Exhale, close, inhale, reach it out. Exhale, open wide. Into a ball, reaching it out, into a ball, side, side, into a ball, stretch it out, into a ball, side, side, into a ball, reach it long, into a ball, open it wide. Last one, into a ball, reach it long, into a ball, open it wide, and roll from side to side. And then we're going to spiral. So both arms out to the sides, knees into your chest, big twist here. If you want to straighten your legs out, go for it. Really up to you. Working with what feels good in your body. Breathe. Expansive wingspan. Oh yeah, I'm just going easy today. I did so much yesterday. Now I gotta try the hard way. So straighten your legs out if you want to make it harder. And bring it in. And let's roll back and forth, rounding through your spine. If it feels bad, go side to side instead. And then coming up, let's take it into a hands and knees. Oh, I was just going to say, actually, both of you will appreciate this. Although, yeah, I have been watching a Great British Baking Show. And I know I'm so not into baking shows normally. Hold on, there's a cat somewhere he's not supposed to be. The little white guy just gets up on everything, even though he gets yelled at, and he runs away and then he starts crying. But he doesn't learn. Like the other cat has gotten flicked with water a couple times and she doesn't go up on the things she's not supposed to. But that white cat, it's a new day every single day. It's a new moment every moment. Anyway, Great British Baking Show. It's a very good thing to watch, like in this, I don't know, I like to watch gentle programs sometimes in the quarantine. I mean, I know we're coming to the end of it. I hope we're coming to the end of it, but so much time in this weird limbo. I have to watch like TV that's user friendly, and the Great British Baking Show is totally user friendly. All right, let's take it to our hands and knees where we were before. And walk your knees back a little bit, circles with your hips toward the floor, push away. Think about this as like an exercise to stretch out your fascia, change direction, or to integrate the fluids in your body. Pushing with your hands. And then coming in, let's curl our toes under and just take it into the downward dog for a second, bending one knee and then the other. The little guy has got a toy that he was dragging in here, but it got stuck in the door. All right, sorry about that. Very unprofessional. This person bringing their cats to work all the time. Let's go out, in, out. So you're gonna have out and in. Let's actually just do 12 on one diagonal and then 12 on the other diagonal. So out and in, going 1. Inhale, open, exhale, close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only did 10. I thought I was going to do 12. Oh well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Open your hands a little bit wider. Circles with your chest to the floor. So circling down and then up. Change direction. And let's come onto our sides into a side forearm plank. Let's do knees, so not quite a forearm plank. Let's have our knees bent. And you're gonna inhale, lift, exhale, spiral, look behind you, inhale, open, exhale, lower your hips. Inhale up, twist, unfurl, and come down. Inhale, spiral, feeling your bottom arm right underneath you. Up, twist, undo it, lower, up, twist, lift, lower, up, spiral, open. Down 2 more. Up, spiral, open, Last one. Up, spiral, open, and come down. We're going to take the bottom knee forward and the top knee back. You're going to grab your arm with the bottom arm. Top arm hits the floor. So bottom shoulder is touching down. Going 1, 2, other arm. Yeah, 3. You got it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for 12 on this one. 11, 12. Swing the legs around to the other side, coming onto the elbow with bent knees. So first thing, we're going to inhale up, exhale, spiral, inhale, lift, exhale, down. Inhale, twist, open it up, down. Lift, spiral, unfurl, lower. Up, spiral, up, down, up, spiral, up, down, up, spiral, up, down, up, spiral. 2 more, up, spiral, up, down. Last one, up and spiral, up and come down. Bottom knee forward, top knee back. Bottom hand grabs, top hand to the floor for 12. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. And come up. Open it up into a straddle. Oh my God, if we're not careful, we're going to get some exercise. Taking your hands behind your head, taking it down, and then up. Exhale down, inhale up. Okay, we're going to take it a little bit harder. You're going to take it to the side, reach your arms out, bring them back in, and come up. To the side, reach out your arms, bring them in, and come up. Sideways, open, sideways. Lift, sideways, open, sideways. Lift, sideways, stretch it out, sideways. Lift, sideways, stretch it out, sideways, and lift and relax for a second. Take a little twist here, just looking from one side to the other. I'm just thinking of all those yoga classes where you're in some kind of intense position. You know, you got one arm down, and then they're like, okay, take both arms out on the diagonal. I'm always like, oh my God, I'm dying. Those are so challenging. I think partly because I am so hypermobile. So like the more stretchy you are, the more you got to hold it together when you're working the strength stuff. If you're not so stretchy, it's not as hard, interestingly. So we all have our good things and our bad things with flexibility and not. Let's just do a quick twist. So feet are open wide. We're going to spiral down to the floor and then push the floor away. You can paint the rainbow through the sky if you want to. See the wonder in the world, all the good things. Look up, look out, look around. Last one. Good. Let's take it down onto our bellies on the mat. So I just want to say this one thing, because I know that Linda, you follow Andrew Huberman, and like, so I've been listening to some of his podcasts and following more. And that's like the main reason I started taking walks every day, first thing in the morning, like before anything. I brush my teeth, I go take a walk, I have some water. And I like the practice. But the thing, and now it's also like, if you can, also go out at dusk. So you're getting, I know. And if you're on screen time or light in the evening, if it's coming from higher, it's going to keep us up. If the light's coming from lower, it might not be so bad. So the laptop may be better than the big TV on the wall. if you're going to do your Netflix viewing. Anyway, so I did take a walk last night at dusk, which is one of my favorite times. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So I had the morning walk and the evening walk, and the more that I'm out there walking, the more I want to be out there. It's so beautiful outside, and I feel like I'm even in love with the seasons and the changes, and like, okay, it's cold and horrible, but that's not even horrible. It's beautiful, just being out there and seeing how different it is every single day is kind of wonderful. All right, inhaling from your belly, lift and exhale, release it down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, hands next to your chest, come all the way up and take it down. And what I like to do with the podcast is like, just put it on while I'm doing the dishes or while I'm cleaning, or like, when something else is going on, when I'm organizing something, I like to listen in my earplugs, in my earbuds. Last one, all the way up. If you want to, you can bend your knees. Oh, open the front of your body. Breathe. And then take it back into a child's pose. This time in your child's pose, interlace your hands out in front of your head. You're going to roll up onto the crown of your head or into your hands, and then take it down. So you're curling your spine and then lengthening it out. Only go as far as feels good in your body. Using your breath. Last one. And then coming in, we're going to take it forward into a forearm plank. And we're going to do parallel, parallel, turn in, then knee to shoulder, knee to shoulder. I'll show it to you, and then you can join me. So starting here, it's going to be parallel, parallel, twist under, knee to outer shoulder, knee to outer shoulder. So that's the whole thing. Parallel, touch, touch, twist under, outer shoulder, parallel, parallel, twist, twist, shoulder, shoulder, parallel, parallel, twist, twist, shoulder, shoulder, parallel, parallel, twist, twist, shoulder, shoulder, last one, parallel, parallel, twist, twist, shoulder, shoulder, drop it down. Oh, relax into the floor. Shake it out. Big sigh. Let go. Curl your toes under. Push up and down. Soften your neck. Soften your shoulders. Relax your face. Breathe. And then tops of the feet to the floor. Arms out to the sides. Circles. Right out to your sides. Breathing. Change direction. And then inhale, hands next to your chest. Arch all the way up, look up, optional, bend your knees. Take your butt back, curl your toes under, tail to the ceiling, downward dog. Sock removal. Walk through your feet in your dog. Then we're gonna lift your heels high, scoop your belly in, round your spine, roll it forward, 10 counts to lower down to the floor. Going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you get to the bottom, bend one knee, grab on, heel towards your butt, quad stretch. If you have that's it. Yeah, if you can grab your sock. So if you're on the tighter side, you can always pull on your sock or your pant leg. Breathe into it. I'm gonna let my leg turn in and out a little bit here. So my heel is coming towards my midline and then towards my hip. So this is giving me a stretch a little bit more three-dimensionally through the tissue in the front of my leg, my quad, a little bit of movement through the IT band. Then we're gonna kick the whole thing up. So take it into a half bow pose, reaching out and up, breathe. And release. Switch it to the other side, heel into your butt, quad stretch. If you're very flexible here, make sure you're drawing your pubic bone and your hip bones into the floor. And if you aren't feeling a stretch, lift your knees so you get a quad stretch. Otherwise, bring it in and out. Breathe into it. And then reach it out and up. And release. Take it up, take your tail back, child's pose, melt, soften, relax, shift from side to side. And shift your weight back towards your heels and come up. Oh. Just check the time. Okay, let's take it into just one set of, we're gonna do a set of push-ups with a knee drop or a knee lift. So I think I'm gonna do wider push-ups today. So it's more like if I do the push-ups here and my elbows are going more out to the side, it's more of a pec push-up. If I do it with my elbows right into my sides, it's more of a tricep push-up. So I'm going pec. They're not gonna be very deep, but I'm gonna do the push-up and then a knee drop. If you want to do it, here's your other version, is you could do it from your knees on the floor and then pop them up. But I think I'm going to do up with a drop. So set of 10, going 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm changing to the knees on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and relax. Figure eights with your hands in and out. Let your fingers and your wrists and your elbows and your shoulders, arms have this nice relationship. Yeah. Shake it out. Let's go. I want to do like another leg thing. We'll do one more leg thing and then we'll stretch our hips and then we'll be done. So we're going to take it onto elbows and knees, taking one leg out behind you, kicking the ceiling up and down. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming up onto your hands, you're going to pick your leg up and out to the side and down, up to the back, down, up, out and down, up, back and down, up, side, down, up and back. 2 more, up and over, up and back. So we're not going to do a million of those. Like that's all that deep stuff in there. Most people don't actually need to make that tighter. Maybe a little stronger, but most people are pretty tight in the hips. All right, same thing on the other side. So leg goes from the back up to the side and down, up and back. We'll do 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. And then sitting on your butt on the floor. Let's massage that out. So just shifting over one hip and then over the other. My little white cat is directly behind the computer right now. Head is bopping up there. He's very busy. And then let's take the hip stretch. So you could do this laying on your back or with your legs out in front. I'm going to do 1 foot this time and just take it forward from there. Breathing into it, just crossing one leg. Big breathing. See if you can surrender any tension in the upper back, neck, and shoulders. And then coming up, draw the knee in, just spiral and twist toward the top leg. You can just stay on the floor and do a twist down there if you want, Susan. Spiral, change direction, other way. Breathing. And then coming in, giving it a bang, rotate in and out. And then cross the other leg over. You can inhale up if you want to take it down, or just take it down. Breathe, soften, melt. And then coming up, foot on the floor, spiraling towards that leg. Breathing into it, counter stretch in the other direction. And then come back in, bang it out, let it go. Sliding your heels underneath you, so you're on your feet. If your knees feel okay, you're gonna rock your knees forward and then take them back. So I'm trying to get my knees to the floor in the front and my heels to the floor in the back. That may not be in your wheelhouse. So this is fine. Letting it be wherever, doesn't have to go all the way down either direction. And if this hurts in your knees, just come up and hang over with bent knees. So let's take it into that hang. Bent knees, letting your chest drop onto your legs. Just surrender and breathe into your back. Let your head totally release. If it's possible, like body weight dropping on your legs. Big breathing into the back of the lungs, or even into the front of the lungs. And then slowly straighten, shake your head no, nod yes, wiggle it out, and then bend your knees and roll all the way up to the top, coming all the way up. And then inhale, open, and exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale, go ahead and interlace on top and just a little extra side. Breathing into it. Yeah, and you can be as fluid in your body as you want with that. It could be very stable or much more free flow in your base. Whatever feels good to you, letting it move in ways that feel good to you. And shake it out, let it go. And I just need to share this image with everybody because it's really cute. That is directly behind my computer. Hey there, you want to show everybody your pretty eyes? Hey, little buddy. Anyway, so that's the extra cat. There's one over there, and dear Lord, I don't know where he is. He's still not in love with this situation, but he's doing better. All right, TV land, nice to see you. Please like and subscribe. Send this to your mother and your sister and your brother. Yes.